Cancer, hello my love, welcome to Lady of the Unknown Oracle. My name is Sophie. I hope you are doing really well. For those of you who are joining me for the first time, I am so excited to be connecting with you. Thank you so much for being here with me. I hope that you enjoy your reading. If you do, please remember to like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment down below. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for your love and support. You make what I do possible. I love you to the moon and back so deeply, Cancer. Thank you so much for allowing me to reconnect with you. So my love, without further ado, we're going to go ahead and jump right into your reading. Please remember that this is a general reading, so this may or may not resonate with your current situation. If you find that this reading does not resonate and does not in any way, shape, or form represent what you're currently going through, your current experience, then by all means throw the entire reading out the window. Just take what's relevant. Okay, for others of you, you'll find that this reading really does hit home, and if it does, I hope it provides you the clarity and guidance that you seek moving forward. We will be doing an extended reading as well, where we will go into the emotions of the person that you're connected to, their intentions towards you, the advice in order to overcome any obstacles that stand between you guys and the blocks that lie up ahead, as well as what the long-term outcome between you and this person may look like, in addition to any other factors that come in, right? Like X factors, any other elements that might introduce themselves in the course of the reading. We'll also go into any surprise energies, right? At the end of the reading, at the end of this general reading, before hopping over to the extended, I will clarify exactly what any additions we may be making to the extended. All right, so I'll leave the link to the extended in the description box down below, as well as pinned to the top of the comment section down below, as well as a link to my personal booking system in case you would like to have a personal reading done and have something that's a bit more personalized to your current situation. Okay, so just like in our previous readings, Cancer, I went ahead and pulled from the oracle myself to get an idea of the energies at work and the context. And then you and I will be pulling from the tarot together. So for the first two oracle cards, okay, the energies that you have here is no place like home, as well as the tribe. So there is a feeling here of having kind of like a slice of heaven is what it feels like, right? Just the sort of life, the sort of love, the sort of home life, whatever this is for you, right? This is about family, deep connections. For some of you, this is not romantic. This is just a friendship, or just the company that you keep in a platonic way, a potentially romantic situation, but it's starting off as friendship. But it's about finding your circle, and it's about being in an energy where you feel like you have found your circle of people, Cancer, or having found your person, finding someone who you have a hard time imagining your life without. The issue is, with adjudication and expectation, there might have been some sort of delay in legal paperwork. There might be some pending paperwork for maybe a divorce or a financial payout of some kind. Perhaps you're pregnant by another person, or perhaps you are still waiting to hear back from somebody. Maybe not about a pregnancy, but in regards to some sort of loose end. Right? In regards to some sort of loose end, it could involve business, your personal life, whatever the situation. There's definitely something that is in the midst of becoming final, a final consideration of something, a final judgment of something, and you're still kind of waiting on it. Okay? You see yourself possibly as the mature woman with poverty. Okay? This could also be someone with whom you are connected, Cancer. This could be your spouse or your friend, your coworker, whoever this reading is for. Right? There's something about poverty surrounding this person. So depending on who identifies as this mature woman, there's a sense here of being without this person, or being without money from this person, or not having the money that you need in your possession as this person, possibly being lonely, not having the resource, right? It's like it's because of whatever this final decision or this final paperwork or whatever this judgment call is about, this thing that you are waiting on, or the person you're connected to is waiting on, that is what is delaying this person, whether it's you or this other person. That's the reason why this person is feeling like they are lacking something, like they don't have enough money, or they don't have enough company, enough of, maybe they miss being with somebody, right? But there's a delay here. Someone knows what they want moving forward, but they are unable to have it because something is pending. Something is delaying them, right? And then you have official person with gift. Okay, so I do see for some of you where this is about a payout, this will come. Okay, the payout will come. However, it's going to be very unexpected, and I think from an unlikely source. Now, this could be from a judge, right? If this is a payout of some kind that is, maybe the person you're connected to is obligated to provide some sort of security measure or payment. And it turns out that because they're being incompliant, another solution is found out. And at the end of it, you are still able to recuperate from whatever damages were done in the past, right? So this person will come in with some sort of gift offering. It's going to help you move forward. Now, if it has nothing to do with, court dealings, legalities, things of that nature, which again, take it as it resonates, okay? Then this is likely to be the person that you are connected to, this person who is waiting for you, I should say, at the threshold of your new life, right? Does not have to be a male, right? This official person can be a female, whatever sex they identify as. But this person is, with the official person, right? I see it as someone who is either famous or someone who is in the limelight, someone who is an expert at what they do, a uniformed individual as well, somebody who has spent many, many years being trained in their particular area of expertise. And so this person could be the one that you are connecting with. And this person comes through with a gift. So this person, in the midst of everything that's being delayed and all the things that you feel like are not going right, you feel drawn to them and they feel drawn towards you, and they come through with some sort of gift offering, some sort of almost like just like something that will allow you guys to begin something new. It feels like a commitment to me. It really does. Whether it's an emotional offering or, an actual manifestation of a commitment of some kind, a promise, it definitely feels like you guys, with this action, with this conversation, with whatever this gift is, it feels to me like it is something that will kind of turn the page in the story of you, right? It'll turn the page in the story of you and this person, you guys. And so in this story of us that you guys are creating, this person, in spite of whatever is not going right, actually helps you move forward and transition in a way that feels like you guys are onto something, right? And underneath the deck, when I turned it over, we did get the Lovers. So you could be connecting with a Gemini, but this is definitely somebody with whom you feel so connected that you would like to take things up a notch. Either you are already physically involved or you would like it to go there. And that could very well be what the gift is, right? An opportunity to become intimate. But again, in whatever way, shape, or form this gift comes, I do believe that it's going to accelerate the pace a little bit. If it's not to accelerate the pace, it is going to reassure you that things are on track to reach a destination that is more akin to commitment, longevity, and permanence, right? You guys actually building towards something. So let's see, Cancer. What is going on with Cancer, please? Please give me a full Celtic cross spread for Cancer. What's going on with Cancer, please? What is going on with Cancer, please? What is going on with Cancer, please? What's going on? And thank you guys so much for your patience. I really appreciate it. I know I've been gone for a little while and I love you so much, Cancer. So let's go ahead. I'm so thankful. Thank you guys so much for hanging in there with me. I hope you guys have been having a beautiful 2020. Let's see, overarching energy, we've got the Star. So for some of you, you could be connecting with a Libra, because Libra had the Star in their block, okay? And so that was an obstacle for them, somebody who they are separated from. So if you are connecting with a Libra and you guys are currently separated, for you, the biggest obstacle could be that you are the one that is having to be separate from Libra. Maybe you got an offer to move somewhere, or a lack, right? Maybe you are not able to move and Libra had to leave. So whatever the situation, distance was playing a factor for Libra. So if that is someone you're connecting with, I would suggest going over to that side just so that you can kind of get an idea of what they are experiencing and whether that may pertain to you or not. You'll be able to clarify even more. So, but for others of you, this is just a matter of distance, right? No Libra involved. Could be connecting with an Aquarius, having hope in something, but more so than anything, just having a long journey ahead of you. This is just the beginning of something. It could be that you are coming out of a very, very long phase of healing. A lot has happened in the recent past. A lot has happened over the last year or so, maybe even 2 years. I'm getting the number 7, right? Maybe over the last 7 years, 7 months, something has transitioned big time, and you could be approaching the end of your healing phase. You might even be entering the beginning of a brand new healing phase because lo and behold, the Tower moment happened just 7 days ago. you know, so it really depends on how this is falling for you. But a lot of healing at work and a lot of distance still from where you are starting to where you would like to be in a connection with somebody. You see yourself as the Four of Pentacles, so you could definitely be seeing yourself as still holding on to something. You might be saving your money quite a lot. If this is about financial lack, then it is you saving, right? This could be a monetary situation for you. You are tied to a position of being distant because you really don't have the resource to overextend right now. It could also be that you are holding very tightly to a relationship, okay? So your block right now is the Queen of Pentacles. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, you could be connecting with them being in the challenge position, right? This could be somebody who is fairly unhappy right now, right? Somebody who is making things very difficult for you. Someone who is just making an ending very difficult. This could also be someone who is very difficult to hold on to. You're trying really hard to show somebody that something can work, but it's very difficult because this person is very grounded. This person needs a plan, and for all intents and purposes, there's only hopes. There's no real plans involved. And so for them, it's really not meeting their standard for what is required to move forward in a connection. On your mind, you have the Page of Cups, right? So let me just show you, since we're moving along. Right, so your current position is the Four of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles is your current obstacle. Okay, now this could be you as well, Cancer, just still holding on to a marriage or holding on to a status of commitment of some kind. On your mind, you've got the Page of Cups, right? So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, you could be connecting with a child. A child could be involved, and that's what you're thinking about, is how this might affect a child. You could be feeling just very flirtatious towards somebody, right? You were at the beginning of a new journey with an individual, and so you are wanting to maybe go on a date with them, or just take things, you know, kind of approach things in a light manner. You're starting from the ground up because right now you don't have very much to offer. You're still at a standstill. You want to extend yourself, but you can't, not yet, right? For some of you, you are wanting children, and you're not entirely sure how that will happen given your circumstances, right? And in your heart space, you have the Nine of Cups. So you're definitely trying to find satisfaction with where you are. Your present energy is the Four of Pentacles. So the Four of Pentacles is not exactly where you want to be. You're not self-sufficient per se. In your heart space, though, you are satisfied by what you have. You are satisfied with your station in life right now. It's not exactly where you want it to be, right? It's not exactly where you want everything to be. However, you do have the most important aspects, right? You have your health, you have the people, your friends, right? All the really important pieces in your life are still intact. Recent past, you had the Three of Swords, so there could have been a third-party situation. Just going to throw that out there. But you know, there was definitely something that did not work out the way you planned it to work out. Something that hurt your feelings, some sort of very difficult truth, right? And the truth doesn't have to be spoken out loud by another person. The truth can really just be something that you have mulled over in your own mind, right? You are realizing just through reflection alone that something is going to be a lot more difficult to achieve than you thought originally. And sorry about that, Cancer. But anyway, yeah, so, you know, just something that could be why you are holding back or feeling kind of blocked off, right? Is because something, you know, it doesn't have to be something that someone speaks into existence. It could just be something that you are thinking about and realizing, you know what, this is actually going to be a little bit harder than I thought it was going to be. And in that moment, your heart breaks because you think to yourself, I wish it would be easier, but it's not that easy, right? Because even though the Three of Swords is painful, it's still a minor arcana. So it is, you know, just sort of like that pain in your heart, but not something that's devastating. It doesn't make things easier, but it's not the end all be all. Right, so coming in, we do have the Wheel of Fortune. So things will be changing, right? If it's been about speed, the speed will change. So if it's been going pretty slowly, it'll go quicker, and if it's been going pretty fast, it will slow down. But things are going to be developing in a way that will allow you some time to catch up. It will be changing, though. Okay, it will be changing. I do feel like it's going to be moving in your favor. Right, I do feel like it's going to be moving in your favor. I think you're going to start seeing progress in this particular connection, or just in the situation overall, that's going to reassure you that you're on the right track, because I feel like you feel very connected. The Five of Cups, right, the The Five of Cups is what you're currently feeling, and with your past having been the Three of Swords, that makes sense. You do feel like you are still grieving something, right? Which is exactly what you have here for poverty, right? So it is definitely that feeling of not having everything that you need, possibly being at a loss for something, having lost something, just being disappointed and sad that something did not work out, right? It's like an unfortunate truth. But your luck will be turning around in your environment with the Eight of Pentacles. If you've been working very hard on something, that will be panning out, right? That will be panning out. For others of you, if there's somebody who you've been working with, things will begin developing between you and that person. Knight of Wands is what's your outcome. So Cancer, I will tell you this. If there is someone in particular who you are very attracted to, you and this person may work together, maybe not. The issue here with the Eight of Pentacles is that somebody is now very focused on something. So the focus could be on the connection, it could be at work. But this is supposed to help you. So whether you are wanting somebody to focus on settling the case, whether it is that you want someone to focus more on the relationship, in whatever way it is that you are waiting for somebody to focus, to finally move things along with the Wheel of Fortune, overarching energy with the Star. Underneath that is the Four of Wands, right? Underneath that is the King of Cups. So if this is about someone that you're connecting with, somebody that you would possibly like to move in with someday, maybe it's a fantasy that you've had is to finally be with this person, right? It's something that you need the way to be cleared in order to make that happen, right? I do feel like things will be moving in that direction. Now, your fear is with the High Priestess. You might be afraid that perhaps there's another woman in the wings. Okay, I am seeing that. For some of you, this is somebody, this Knight of Wands, you know, that you are wanting to be with. This is a new character. This Knight of Wands, I do not feel is the person that you were connecting with. I feel like this is a new person, because I do feel on some level that you are done grieving. Okay, I do feel like you are done grieving. You are still holding on to something, but you are also at the same time waiting for something else to clear out so that you can create room in manifesting this no place like home, the tribe, right? There is somebody here who you are pretty done with, but excuse me, but somebody new will be coming in and showing you true commitment. This person could be a younger individual, young fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sag, right? This could be someone just who you have a lot of fun with, right? In a childlike way. There's a lot of you know, just sexual attraction and just a lot of playfulness between you and this person. Again, we do have the Lovers on the board. So you and this person could really just have something that feels very fiery, exciting, passionate on the front, and you can't really pursue that until everything else is done and let go of. Now, I do feel like you are taking this bit by bit, right? This is a day by day pain that you feel. And you're trying hard to let go of what was so that you can enjoy what currently is. But it's very difficult. It's very difficult. Things will not be feeling up to par until things begin to change, right? So let's go ahead and clarify this Wheel of Fortune. We've got the Ace of Cups, the Queen of Wands, and the Ace of Wands. Okay, Cancer, work. Okay, so, and then you've got with the Knight of Wands and the outcome being clarified by the Six of Cups, Two of Pentacles, and the Magician. Very beautiful. So this could be someone from your past who you were not sure about. You and this person have been kind of up and down. They could have been a source of pain for you in the past. They could have. But I am getting that this person that's coming in, like this Knight of Wands, I feel like reminds you of someone that you used to date in the past. And why do I say that? Because you are coming in with the Wheel of Fortune being clarified by the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Wands, and the Queen of Wands. So you are slightly more mature than this person. I do feel like on some level you probably are just more either older, right? Older in age, or just mature overall. Right, mentally, this person that you're connecting with, this masculine energy of the Knight of Wands, could be older than you by age, but just by experience, they are a little bit more, you know, they're a little bit immature. But the Wheel of Fortune here with the Ace of Cups, the Queen of Wands, the Ace of Wands, right? There's new love, there's new opportunity in love, a new opportunity in passion. You are being recognized for your sexual prowess, for your attractiveness, for your ability to set your mind on something and get things done. This person will remind you of a past individual. It could be an actual past person, but the thing is, if this is a past person, you will only remember all of the ways that they manipulated the situation, and you'll kind of not give into these new opportunities that you and this person could be moving towards. Because again, you have aces coming in with this change of this Wheel of Fortune. So things are going to be changing in a way that is going to offer you more love, more passion, more excitement. This Knight of Wands will be bringing that to you as well. Okay, that's why I feel like if this was a past person, this person basically shot themselves in the foot. Right, Cancer? This person basically shot themselves in the foot. Like, if they had not burned you in the past, then maybe you could believe these new opportunities coming in, but you can't, because this person really, it was foul play in the past. It was foul play. But I'm not seeing reconciliation per se. I'm just being honest, Cancer. I know that's kind of back and forth because I'm trying to accommodate the small group of you guys where you're like, well, this is a past person. But the truth is, what it is this person's going to remind you of a past individual, and it's going to make you wonder whether or not you should even commit to it. Because maybe they're going to play your feelings the way this other person did, right? But ultimately, I think you're going to find that this person is they are worth the sacrifice. They are worth putting the time in. Right? They are worth putting the time in. They're going to feel like a soulmate. Again, with the Six of Cups, this feels like very childlike, very playful energy. This person's just they're going to inspire you. They're going to inspire you. They're going to remind you, right? They're going to remind you what it is to play, what it is to get to be silly, what it is to, for a moment, not make everything about business. For a moment, not make everything about commitment. Sometimes it's okay to get on the ride knowing that it's going to end sooner than you would have liked, right? It's okay to enjoy something just to enjoy it, and not necessarily to brand it as permanent and put your name on it, right? Sometimes it's enough to just let loose and be free, right? And this person's going to give you a different outlook and a certain level of confidence that maybe you have not had in a while. They're going to help you recharge your batteries, and they're going to help you get in that space of healing, feeling good, feeling sexy, feeling worthy, feeling deserving, feeling like you are that person, feeling like you're that chick, that dude, that person, walking in and saying, listen, babe, like, the party has arrived. Okay. Like, just kind of putting you back in that heart space and letting you feel silly and feeling joyful and feeling open. There's something in the past that still kind of pulls at your heartstrings a bit still. And it's because it's been taking so long that it really is it's dragging you a bit. It's dragging you a bit. And this person's going to be kind of like that. They're going to plug you back into life, right? They're going to plug you back into source. And you're going to be like, wow, so maybe this isn't forever, right? Or maybe we could do this, but it would be a long time coming because we've got a lot of things that we're still trying to do, right? It would take a lot of healing, or it would take a lot of time before we could actually be together in a serious way. I'm not sure. But this person restores a certain level of hope in you that you may have lost in the recent past, because you are still grieving something, and that's okay. But this person is going to remind you that there's more to life than what was lost. There's still so much to be gained, and they'll remind you why you're worthy, and they'll remind you who you are, or vice versa, right? Maybe you are the one who feels like you're at the top of your game, Cancer, and it's your person who's feeling this way. And you're going to help them achieve that level of healing that they've really been needing, but have had a hard time finding in their day-to-day, that you are able to give them in abundance. So very beautiful, brand new beginning. 2 aces on the board, 2 aces with the Wheel of Fortune. So, some pretty big stuff is going to be happening, and with the star here as well, right? You could be connecting with an Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, very strong. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, very strong. Gemini, Virgo, Aries, very strong with the Magician energy. I was about to say with the Gemini energy. Could be connected with a Gemini because we do have the Lover's energy here as well. So Cancer, I'm going to go ahead and take this over to the extended. I hope that this was able to serve you in the highest possible way. I hope I was able to clarify, and the cards were able to guide you in a direction that feels more in alignment with what you are trying to achieve. So thank you so much for being here. I will be doing the extended now over on Vimeo. where we will explore the person you're connecting with, their feelings towards you. I do feel like it's this Knight of Wands that's going to be coming in. So if there is currently somebody who you do work with that you're thinking about, like things will escalate with, then that is the person that will come up in the reading, or possibly this person that will be coming in. However, the message comes as it comes. So if you just feel drawn to seeing whoever you have been feeling most connected to in this reading, we will explore that person, regardless, new, past, current, whatever, who this has resonated for you. We will look into their emotions, their intentions, what the advice is to overcome this obstacle of the Queen of Pentacles, or whatever the obstacle, whether monetary or just in terms of holding on to something, right? What is that obstacle and that block, and the advice to get around it, as well as what the long-term outcome is going to likely be between you and the person that you are connecting with the strongest in the reading. Okay, so Cancer, I will see you over there. The link is down below in the description box, as well as pinned to the top of the comment section below, along with a link to my personal booking system in case you would like to have a personal reading by me. And until next time, I am loving you so, so, so much. Thank you for being here and for giving me an opportunity to connect with you, and I will see you next time. Mwah. I love you so much, Cancer. Bye.